Yeah, what's up, right? It's J2O, Keep Real FOREX King, back for a weekly Forex forecast for the week of the 19th to 24th. And like we do every day, we check out forexfactory.com, see what's going on each day in the market. So right now, as you can see, that for Sunday, there's pretty much some low and medium impact news events, but nothing too crazy. Yes, there's high impact news for the New Zealand pair we trade at. Then we got Monday, which is mostly low impact news events. And then Tuesday is the real day where there's going to be some high impact news for the US session, the New York session, for the CAD pair. And then you got Wednesday, mostly low impact, maybe some high impact for the GPP pair during London session. And then Thursday, mostly low and medium impact. And then Friday at the end of the week. Definitely heavily news during London and New York session affecting the euro, pound, and USD pairs. So definitely be mindful when you trade for Friday's heavy news day. So heavy volatility. But ultimately, this week ain't too bad. So now let's look at the pairs. Let's look at gold. So gold Friday finally retraced and dropped down to the area of support where it respected and rejected. So going into this week, I'm gonna be mindful to see how gold reacts around the zone. If we break this zone, then we know we're coming down here. But if we don't, then we know we're coming back up here to test the previous high. If we break the high, we already know we're going for the uptrend. So gold been very bullish these past few weeks. So that's just heads up, focusing on mostly buys, depending if we respects the structure of support. Now let's look at US dirty. So for Dow, we've been consolidating. Ultimately, we did retrace down on a 4 hour, but we haven't broke a new high yet. So it's kind of been trending slightly downwards. So right now this week, I'm just being mindful to see how gold reacts around certain zones. For example, try to see if gold comes up here and reacts. Right now, gold looks like we could just either come up, react, or come back below and react. If we break this previous low, then expect to go to the downside for more lows. So right now, focusing on two areas, how gold reacts around this area and how gold reacts above this area. Since we're consolidating on the inside. So we go up, then we already know that it's going to be potential uptrend if we go up and break a high. We come down low, then we know we're going for the downside for continuation. So just be mindful how gold reacts since we're kind of consolidating still. As for GBP USD, let's go to forward chart. We're definitely on a downtrend. As you can see previously in the market, we will trace down and then we're tracing up. So two options, we can either respect this area and come down or break this area and then come up to test this previous area. As of now, just looking for sell opportunities depending how the pair reacts around the zone. Now GBP, JPY for our chart, same thing downtrend. So I do expect us to see if we react here, come down, or we come up here, react, and come back down. So right now focusing to see retracements to cash a new low. But if we break up here, then we know we're going to the upside. So it all depends on the zone, these two zones, on how we react. And obviously if we go below this area with candle, then we know we're going for a downtrend. So really three areas. Last but not least, Bitcoin. For those who trade Bitcoin, for our chart, we've been on a downtrend. Right now, it's kind of retracing. So this week, focusing on sell opportunities. come up here, and then come back down to the downside. That's pretty much it at this moment. If you have any questions, definitely like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. You already know we out here. Peace.